do to make it a different year in 2026? See, 2025 is coming to an end, and some people are going to keep doing the same things in 2026 in the new year and expect different results, which is the definition of insanity. So let's not go there. Let's lock in right now and figure out what is it that I want for 2026? What is it that I was pushing for in 2025 that maybe didn't materialize? And what do I need to do? What actions can I take? Because it's not as difficult as some people make it seem. You just have to be disciplined. You just have to take action. But you can't just take action without knowing what you're taking action on. You have to have a direction, a purpose. And then once you start exploring different ideas and actually doing things, not just talking about it, then you'll learn some of the things that you may not want to do that you thought might be what you want to do. So sometimes you have to get into the thick of things. You have to get into the motion, the actual activity, get out of the books, get out of the learning, get out of the information gathering, if you will, right? Get your hands dirty. So that's what I wanted to talk to you guys about briefly today, because this year has pretty much come to an end. Next year is right around the corner. And every year, you've all seen people, you might have been that person that made New Year's resolution, New Year's goals, New Year's dreams and objectives that you want to hit. And the minute the new year came around, your habits kept you doing the same things over and over and over again. And I just want to say that right now, there's a lot of changes, a lot of things happening, and there's a lot of opportunity that everybody can be taken advantage of. But you can't take advantage of opportunities and kick your feet up and relax at the same time. It doesn't happen that way. You have to put in some kind of work, some kind of effort, energy towards something that you believe is beneficial and will add value, whether to you, to somebody else. But there has to be value there. Otherwise, what's the point, right? Even if it's your enjoyment, your entertainment, that's valuable. It's not always, about business or money making or anything like that. You can spend time doing something that you enjoy. You can spend time building something that makes you happy, brings you joy. What's music? Musical, I see you. But this year's coming to an end quickly. And what I would hate to see is for you to go into 2026 doing the same things that you were doing in 2025, or wanting the same things to happen, but you're not changing your actions or your output. Your output has to be different, right? For the results to be different, our output has to be different. One of the things that I tell my daughter constantly, who's 12 years old, right now at 12 years old, the responsibilities that you have versus what you will have, it's night and day. Now that you have very little responsibilities, it's just, go do your homework, go to school, walk your dog, right? Take advantage of the time, the opportunity to build and start exploring different things that you could use later on in life. But if you don't put that time in to explore now, you won't ever get the experiences. And later on, when you want to explore, you'll have responsibilities that you might have to put before those explorations, right? So you want to do things with inspiration versus desperation. I say it all the time. Again, 2026 is around the corner. What is it that you want for yourself? What is it that you want that you didn't get in 2025? Because know that it's possible, but you have to be disciplined, you have to be focused, and you just have to put in work. Nothing's going to come to you and just fall in your lap because you want it. It doesn't work that way. You have to go out, put in the effort, network with the people, get the information, and do the work. It's as simple as that. But I'm always here to help. I appreciate you, man. Man, daily chores, man. That's what I try to get my daughter to do too. But I appreciate you watching. I appreciate you commenting most of all, because that lets me know that you guys are paying attention and it's actually helpful. But just like I say to my daughter, just add a little bit every day, right? No one's going to be able to soak up all the information that they need in one sitting, right? But if you add a little bit every day and you just see the compound effect, you're going to get excited to keep adding a little bit more every day and a little bit more every day. And as you keep doing this, you're going to look up one day and say, man, where did all this come from? And it's just a result of constant activity, constant addition, right? But there's so many ways for us to all win, but let's just work together. Let's keep the conversation going in the comments below. If I can help in any way, shape, or form, I'm here for it. I think you guys know this by now. And if you haven't already signed up, there's an extension for healthcare. Anyone that's still looking to get their marketplace health insurance, January 15th, that's the deadline. But if you are done with traditional health insurance and you want other solutions, I'm here for you. There are other solutions that will save you so much more money and give you more benefits, allow you to see your doctors, and even doctors that traditional insurance may not necessarily pay for services. You can get those services covered. But I want to see all of you guys winning. If I can help in any way, like I said, I'm here for it, but I don't read mine. So let's leave some comments. Let's start the discussion down below, and we'll talk here soon. Peace.